sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, long NBA insider Rick Bucher reviewed on the Herd today, and I'll link an article in the description. Got a video in there and the whole nine that Kevin Durant has sold his house in the Bay Area and has bought a new residence, apartment / house in New York. And also we're going to talk about Kyrie. Seems to be getting recruited by Kobe Bryant to come to the Lakers, and they have a close relationship. And also it seems that he's leaning more towards going to the Brooklyn Nets over the Knicks and over the Lakers. Let's chop it up real quick. Last video for the night, I believe. God willing. But we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Excuse the air conditioning in the background. We're getting ready for the finals. May do a special stream tomorrow if I can fit it in about the NBA finals. But I definitely will cover it through and through. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. But start on Kevin Durant. They really trying to force KD off the Golden State Warriors. That's just what it is. I have never seen nothing like this. I've never seen a media agenda trying to push a man off a team because all of a sudden it's because the NBA is not competitive. But everybody was so for LeBron going to Miami. The Golden State how can I say this? The Golden State Warriors with Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, blah. Even without DeMarcus Cousins, he really ain't mattered this year, right? He's coming off an ACL injury and now a torn quad muscle, whatever it was. The Golden State Warriors was supposed to be what LeBron and Miami Heat was. That's what it's supposed to be. Young guys getting together, and they were supposed to do this. And had LeBron accomplished what he was supposed to accomplish, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, so blah, right? Had he accomplished that, they would not have forced LeBron and said, "Oh, you need to get your own team. You on D Wade team," and they was happy. They was celebrating Dwayne Wade taking a step back for LeBron. Oh, they instigating Steph Curry taking a step back. KD. Oh, how can Steph Curry be a 2-time MVP and take a step back to Kevin Durant? I think Steph Curry the best player on the team, but Durant may be the best player in the league. You see how they instigate? And this is all the LeBron agenda. I don't know why they so pro LeBron in the media. I don't understand. I think because LeBron brings the best ratings and KD doesn't bring the ratings LeBron do. But God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's not going to work out the way they want it to work out. And it is what it is for Kevin Durant. He chooses to do what he want to do. And if he's so weak-minded, which he a little fragile, we all have our insecurities. But if he's so weak-minded to let the media members, verbally bully him out of Golden State and come between them, or if he's so weak-minded to him a little splat, him and Draymond got into a little splat, men don't hold on to shit like that. Men don't hold grudges. We get over shit like that. That's the heat of the battle. Plenty of us been working on lawn trucks. Plenty of us done played, pickup games together. Plenty of us done played 2K or remember when Madden had where we all can play on Madden and team play. And we didn't cuss each other out. You a bitch, whoop-de-whoop, fuck you, hoe, whoop, whoop, whoop. And we all done buried the hatchet hours later, maybe a day later, and we all Gucci, right? You know what I'm saying? We cool, but Kevin Durant seemed to be a little bit insecure about the whole thing. If I'm him and I'm comfortable in Golden State and I'm happy with it, I'm happy that if you want to build a legacy somewhere else, so be it. But Kareem may have his own legacy. He played with Oscar Roberts. He played with Magic Johnson, James Worthy. Michael Jordan played with Pippen, didn't win until Pippen got there. He needed Phil Jackson before Doug Collins. You see what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas. He needed Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn, Vinnie Johnson. Got rid of Andrew Dantley, Mark Aguirre. You know what I'm saying? The NBA has never had parity. They trying to say, the Golden State Warriors is messing up the competitive nature. Well, I mean, for people that don't know the NBA, it's never been competitive nature. Bill Russell won 11 rings. The Celtics and Lakers met in every finals except for 2 in the 80s, or 3. It was the 76ers and the Lakers, the Rockets and the Celtics, I think it was, maybe, and then the Pistons and the Lakers. Other than that, but every finals in the 80s featured either the Lakers or the Celtics. Mike won 6 throughout the 90s. Hakeem won 2, and then the Spurs won in the lockout year in 99. Through the early 2000s, It was dominated by the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs for the most part. The East didn't have a chance for the most part, other than the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Then Kobe and the Celtics, and this, they switched. And then it was the Miami Heat came to town. And then the Spurs mixed it in there with them as well. And then now we here with the Warriors. It's never been a lot of parity. Don't let nobody else fool and lie to you about that. It's always been a dominant team throughout the NBA. Now, Kyrie Irving is stuck between the Lakers and the Brooklyn, and they said he leaning towards Brooklyn. He just bought a house in Orange, whatever, Jersey, whatever he bought a house in. Must not be too far from Brooklyn. My whole thing is, is it Kevin Durant going to Brooklyn, or is it like New York, Knicks, Brooklyn? Because they said he bought a house in New York, so if it's going to be Brooklyn, or it's going to be the Knicks, or maybe Kevin Durant and Kyrie ain't on the same page. I personally thought that Kevin Durant and Kyrie should have went to, or at least Kevin Durant should have went to Brooklyn anyway. So now if Kyrie is leaning towards Brooklyn, so does that mean Kevin Durant leaning towards Brooklyn, or he going to New York or to the Knicks? If they both go to Brooklyn, then they can sign and trade Karis LeVert and bring in Clint Capella to play the middle. That's how I would look at it. Keep D'Angelo Russell, or then you could deal D'Angelo Russell and bring in and fill the roster. Sign and trade D'Angelo Russell and fill out the roster. But hey, it's their prerogative. But if Kyrie want to stay on the East Coast, his family's based out of Jersey. I think he played high school in Jersey or something like that. So it'll be funny to see, Kyrie in Brooklyn and Kevin Durant in New York. But if Kevin Durant ain't bringing Kyrie to New York with him, then who he bringing there? If they promise that AD gonna come there with Kevin Durant, but then you know what they gonna say? Kevin Durant needed AD, or Kyrie needed Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant needed Kyrie. That whole situation, everybody needed somebody. Okay, nobody did it by themselves, but Iverson for the most part, and he came up short. Shaq couldn't do it without Kobe. People do know that, don't they? Shaq had an all-star team with 3D, Dennis Scott, Penny Hardaway. Scott Skiles was on there for a minute. Horace Grant. They had an all-star team. Nick Anderson. And Shaq couldn't win a championship with that team. They beat Jordan in the Eastern Conference Final the year Jordan came back from retirement. The next year, Jordan destroyed them. Shaq ran to L.A. So, Shaq hadn't won shit without Kobe. Without Kobe stepping up, Shaq wouldn't have won shit. Kobe needed Shaq just as much as Shaq needed Kobe. He'd tell you that shit himself. So the whole narrative that, you can't do it without nobody, bullshit, ask LeBron. People forget, people get mad at Kevin Durant. Oh, he went to the team that beat him. So what? LeBron, the greatest player in the world, the greatest player of all time, had to go learn and win from Dwayne Wade. LeBron left his hometown to go to another nigga team to learn how to win. You tell me they don't have no parallels to Kevin Durant. Guy like Kevin Durant forced his way into the Jackson 5 or the Hampton 5. They came and recruited him because they knew that it was no stopping LeBron James. LeBron would have won the next two finals. Golden State wouldn't have been a dynasty or great without Kevin Durant. They would have been one championship and done. So that narrative that nobody need nobody, shit. Even the NBA how it was, you need somebody to help you out. And that's just facts. But if Kyrie go to Brooklyn, it'd be interesting if Kevin Durant go to Brooklyn, because that's interesting. That's very, very, if they choose Brooklyn, that's very, very interesting, man, because then what you do with Karis LeVert? Do you move Spencer Dinwiddie? I mean, it's a lot of answers. Do you keep D'Angelo Russell? Do you sign and trade some of those dudes and try to rehaul the team or clear some cap space and bring Jimmy Butler on? I'd be interested. And also be interesting if Kyrie went to Brooklyn and Kevin Durant went to the Knicks. The East would get a lot more different there. But a lot of different. There'll be a lot of things. I wonder how it work. Will Kyrie and D'Angelo work? Who will Kevin Durant bring it to the Knicks with him? No Zion. What if no Anthony Davis? Like, is he gonna regret that he didn't stay in Golden State? Because the Knicks has got a dark cloud over them. I wouldn't go to the Knicks. I think Brooklyn is a better fit for Kevin Durant. And there's no knock on the Knicks. I mean, who really want to play for James Dolan? Top 3 worst owners in sports, with the Fords from the Lions and the Knicks The two and James Dolan. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know how you feel. I'll link the article in the description so you can read it and watch it as well too. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellas1Boxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, 100% all natural products, and much, much more. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if need be. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Share the videos, the best way to help out. And don't forget to check out our